Hey guys, Joe from Gozney here. In this video, we're going to show you a really quick flatbread recipe. You can use it as soon as you've made it, or it'll keep for a week in the fridge. So let's get going. You will need plain flour, water, salt, cumin seeds, unsalted butter, a cast iron pan, Roccbox. These flatbreads are insanely easy to make. The good thing about this dough recipe is you don't need to rest it. As soon as you fire up Roccbox, you can start making this dough and cook it when Roccbox is up to temperature. Let's start by toasting 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds. Pop them into a dry pan and pop the pan in Roccbox. This is going to release the aromas and flavours in the cumin seeds and really give a nice flavour to our flatbreads. Don't do this when Roccbox is too hot, as you will burn the cumin. Weigh out 500 grams of flour, add 10 grams of salt, and grab your toasted cumin seeds and add that to the dry ingredients as well. Measure out 300 ml of water and add half of it to the flour and begin to mix into a dough. As it starts to come together, add the remaining water. Next up, butter. Pop the cumin seed pan back into Roccbox. As soon as it's smoking hot, bring it over to your workbench and add the butter to the pan. It will start to foam and smoke straight away. Get it straight back into Roccbox and let it cook for another 30 seconds or so. It should start to smell a little bit like hazelnuts. This is a technique called beurre noisette, or burnt butter, or nut brown butter. It gives a great flavour and is a great substitute to oil in this dough. Bring the butter over to your dough and pour it in. Allow it to cool for a minute or so before you can get your hands in and start really kneading the dough. We're going to work the dough for about 4 or 5 minutes. Once the dough's been worked, wrap it in cling film and set it to one side while Roccbox finishes getting up to temperature. You can use this dough now, or you can save it for up to a week. It's a great thing to have on standby in the fridge. When you're ready to make your flatbreads, you're going to need a rolling pin and some flour. Grab yourself around about a golf ball size of dough, put it on your workbench and dust liberally with flour. Get yourself a rolling pin and roll it as thin as you possibly can. You can do this in a pasta machine if you want to, but a rolling pin will work just as well. Once the dough's been rolled out thin, cut it in half so you've got 2 flatbreads. Carefully pull the flatbreads onto a floured Roccbox peel, make your way over to Roccbox and pop the dough straight onto the deck. These flatbreads will cook in about a minute or so in Roccbox, so keep an eye on them and probably need to turn them once, much like a pizza. Once the flatbreads are cooked, use your peel to remove them from the oven and set to one side. You can carry on making these until you've got enough for all your guests. So there you have it, a flatbread recipe that is super easy and can be made whilst Roccbox is coming up to temperature.